Thou toldest me, thou heldest him in thy hate.
I hate them all. Despise me thy do not. 3 great ones of the city in personal suits make me his lieutenant, off cap to him. And by the faith of man I know my price. I am worth no worse a place. But he, as loving his own pride and purposes, evades them with a bombast circumstance horribly stuffed with epithets of woe. And I, of whom his eyes had seen the proof, at Rhodes, at Cyprus, and on other grounds, Christian and Muslim.
By heaven, I rather would have been his hangman.
Why, there's no remedy. 'Tis the curse of service. Preferment goes by letter and affection, and not by old gradation, where each second stood heir to the first. Now, sir, be judge yourself whether I, in any just term, am affined to love them all.
I wouldn't follow him then.
Oh, sir, content you. I follow him to serve my turn upon him. We cannot all be masters, no all masters can be truly followed. Others there are who, trimmed in forms and visages of duty, keep yet their hearts attending on themselves, and throwing but shows of service on their lords, do well thrive by them. These fellows have some soul, and such a one do I profess myself. For, sir, it is as sure as you are Roderigo. Were I the more, I would not be idle. In following him, I follow but myself. Heaven is my judge, not I for love and duty, but seeming so for my peculiar end. I am not what I am.
Here is her father's house. Should we call loud? Away! Thieves! Thieves! Look to your house, your daughter and your bags.
What is the reason of this terrible summons? What is the matter there?
Signor, is all your family within?
Are your doors locked?
Wherefore you ask this?
Zoom, sir, you're right. For shame, put on your gown. Your heart is burst, you have lost half your soul. For even now, very now, an old black ram is topping your white Jew. Arise,
What?
arise!
Have you lost your wits?
Most reverend Signor, do you recognize my voice?
Ty, what are you?
My name is Roderigo.
No words are not welcome. I have charged thee not to haunt about my doors. In honest plainness, thou hast heard me say, my daughter is not for thee.
Patience, kind sir, in simple and pure soul, I come to you.
Zoom, sir, you are one that will not serve God if the devil bid you. I am one, sir, that comes to tell you your daughter and the Moor are now making the beast with 2 backs.
You thou art a villain!
You are a senator.
Satisfy yourself if she be in her chamber or your house. Let loose on me the justice of the state for this deluding you.
Strike up the tinder hole!
Farewell, for I must leave you. I hate them all. I hate this refugee. Despise me if I do not. Though I do hate him and I do hell pains, I must show out a flag and sign of love. So, farewell.
'Tis too true and evil, oh she is. Now, Roderigo, where didst thou see her? unhappy girl. With some more, says thou. I would be a father. Are they married in
Well, truly, I think they are.
Heaven! How got she out? Raise up my kingdom. Call up my brother. You know where we may apprehend her no more.
I think I can discover them, if you will, to get good garden. Come along with me.
Hey, lead on.
Brabantio spoke such scurvy and provoking terms against your honour. Are you fast married?
Iago, I love the gentle Desdemona.
Be assured of this he will. Put upon you what restraint and grievance the law with all his might to enforce it on will give him cable.
Let him do his spite. My services will outone his complaints. Look what light comes yon. The servants of Duke are my lieutenant. The goodness of night upon you, friends. What is the news?
The Duke does greet you, General, and he requires your post-haste appearance, even on the instant.
What is the matter, think you?
Something from Cyprus.
It is well and found by you. I'll spend but a word here in the house and go with you.
Ancient, why is he here? I do not understand.
He's married.
To who?
Why, to Desdemona.
Desdemona. Scandalous. It can't be true. It can't be true.
Here comes another troop to seek for you.
It is Brabantio. General, be advised he comes to bad intent.
Hola, stand there!
Signor, it is the law.
Down with him, thief!
You, Roderigo? Come, sir, I am for you.
Keep up your right swords.
Thou foul thief! Where hast thou stole my daughter? Damned as thou art, thou hast enchanted her. I therefore apprehend thee. Lay hold upon him! If he do resist, subdue him at his peril.
Hold your hands. Where will you that I go to answer this your charge?
To prison.
What if I do obey? How may the Duke be there who is satisfied, whose messengers are about my side? Upon some present business of the state to bring me to him?
'Tis true, most worthy Signor. The Duke's in council, and your noble self, I am sure, is sent for.
Ha! The Duke in the council? In this time of the night, bring him away! Mine is not an idle cause. The Duke herself, or any of my brothers of the state, cannot but feel his wrongness to work their own. For if such actions are passage free, bond slaves and pagans shall our statesmen be.
There is no composition in these news that gives them credit.
My letters say 107 galleys.
And mine 140.
Yet do they all confirm a zealottish fleet and bearing up to Cyprus.
The main article I do approve in fearful sense.
I've got a message from the galleys.
Why, what's the business?
The zealotist preparation makes for Rhodes.
What say you by this change?
This cannot be, when we consider the importance of Cyprus to the zealot.
Nay, in all confidence, he's not for Rhodes.
The zealot, reverend and gracious, steering towards, with due course towards the Isle of Rhodes, so I thought. How many, as you guess?
Of 30 sail, and now they do restem their backward course, bearing with frank appearance their purposes towards Cyprus.
Well, 'tis certain then, for Cyprus.
Here comes Brabantio and the valiant Moor.
Oh, valiant Othello, we must employ you against the fleet Othellos. Oh, gentle Signor, I did not see you there. We lacked your counsel and your help tonight.
Your Grace, pardon me. Neither my place, nor aught I heard of business, has raised me from my bed. My daughter, Oh, my daughter.
Why, what's the matter?
My daughter! Oh, my daughter. She is abused, stolen from me and corrupted by spells and medicines, bought of charlatans.
Were he be that in this foul proceeding had beguiled your daughter of herself and you of her, the bloody book of love, you shall see in your own sense.
May I thank you, your grace. Here is the man. There's more. Whom now it seems your special mandate for state affairs hath hither brought.
I'm very sorry for it. What can, in your own part, can you say to this?
Most potent graver, reverend seniors, a very noble and approved of masters, that I have ta'en away this old man's daughter. It is true, most true. I have married. The very head and the front of my offending have this extent no more. Rude am I in my speech, and little blessed by the soft phrase of peace. For since these arms of mine had 7 years' pith, till now some 9 moons wasted, they have used their dearest actions in the tented field against me, and therefore little of this great world can I speak, more than pertains of feats of broil and battle, and therefore little shall grace my cause in speaking for myself. Yet, by your gracious patience, I will unvarnished tell and deliver of my whole course of love. What drugs, what charms, what conjuration, and what mighty magic for such proceedings am I charged? Withal, I won his daughter.
Fetch Desdemona hither. Say it, Othello.
The father loved me. Often invited me. Still questioned me the story of my life. From year to year, battles, sieges, fortunes that I have passed, I ran it even from my boyish days to the very moment he bade me tell it. Wherein I spake of most disastrous chances, of moving accidents by flood and field, imminent, deadly breach, of being taken by insolent foe and sold to slavery of my redemption thence, and porting to my travels history, wherein of caverns vast, deserts idle, rough quarries, rocks and hills, whose heads touch heaven, it was my hint to speak. This to hear, would Desdemona seriously incline, but still the house affairs would draw her thence. Whichever she could with haste dispatch shall come again with her. Greedy ear, devout my discourse. I have found good means to draw her a prayer of earnest heart, that I would all my pilgrimage dilate, and often did beguile her of her tears. When did I speak of some distressful stroke that my youth suffered? She gave me for my pains a world of sighs. 'Twas strange, 'twas passing strange, 'twas pitiful, 'twas wondrous pitiful. She wished she had not heard it, yet she wished that heaven had sent her such a man should thank me, and bade me if I had a friend that loved her, I would but teach him how to tell my story, and that would woo her upon this hinted spell. She loved me for the dangers that I had passed, and I loved her for that. She did pity them. This is a witchcraft that I have used.
I think this tale would win my daughter too.
Look here, that gentle mistress. You perceive, in all this noble company, where most you owe obedience.
My noble father, I do perceive here a divided duty. To you I am bound for life and education. My life and education both do learn me how to respect you. You are the lord of duty, I am hitherto your daughter. But here is my husband. And so much duty as my mother showed to you, preferring you before her father, so much I challenge I may profess duty no more, my lord.
What be with your head? Please it your grace, unto the state affairs. So let the zealots of Cyprus us beguile. We lose it not, so as long as we can smile. I humbly beseech you, proceed to the affairs of state.
You must away tonight.
With all my heart.
Adieu, brave Moor. Use Desdemona well.
Look to her, Lord. If thou hast eyes to see, she has deceived her father, and made thee.
My life upon her faith, your Honour. My Desdemona, must I leave to thee? Come, Desdemona. I have but an hour of love of worldly matters to spend with thee. We must obey the time.
Iago,
What sayest thou, noble heart?
what will I do, thinkest thou?
Why, go to bed and sleep.
what shouldst I do? I confess shame for being so bold, but it is not in my virtue to amend it.
Virtue? A fig. 'Tis in ourselves that we are thus, or thus. We have reason to cool our raging motions, our carnal stings, our unbitted lusts, whereof I take this that you call love to be a sect or scion.
It cannot be.
It is merely a lust of the blood and a permission of the will. Come, be a man. I say, put money in thy purse. It cannot be that Desdemona should long continue her love to the Moor. These Moors are changeable in their wills. She will find the error of her choice. She must have change. Make all the money thou canst. If sanctimony betwixt a frail vow and an erring barbarian and a super subtle Venetian, not too hard for my wits and all the tribe of hell, thou shalt enjoy her. Therefore, make money. I hate them all. Mine cause is hearted. Thine hath no less reason. Let us be conjunctive in our revenge against him. We will have more of this tomorrow. Adieu.
Where shall we meet tomorrow?
At my lodging. Go to. Farewell. Put money in thy purse.
I am changed. I shall sell all of my land.
Thus do ever my fool my purse. I hate them all. And it is thought abroad that twixt my sheets he has done my office. I know if not be true, but I for mere suspicion in that kind will do as if for surety. He holds me well, the better shall my purpose work on him. Cassio's a proper man, let me see now. To get his place and to plume up my will in double knavery. How? Let's see. After some time, to abuse Othello's ear that he is too familiar with his wife. He hath a person and a smooth disposed to be suspected, framed to make women false. The Moor is of a free and open nature, that thinks men honest that but seem to be so, and will as tenderly be led by the nose as asses are.
Cassio, lieutenant to the warlike Moor Othello, has come on shore, the Moor himself at sea, and is in full commission here for Cyprus. But the same Michael Cassio, though he speak of comfort touching the zealot lost, yet he looks sadly and prays the Moor be safe. For they were parted with foul and violent tempers.
Thanks, you the valiant of this warlike isle that so approve the Moor. Oh, let the heavens give him defence against the elements, for I've lost us him on a dangerous sea. My lord hath achieved a maid that paragon's description and wild fame, one that excels the crooks of blazoning pens, and in the essential vesture of creation does tie the engineer. Oh, behold, the riches of the ship is come on shore. Ye men of Cyprus, let them have your knees. Hail to thee, lady, the grace of heaven.
I thank you, valiant Cassio. What tidings can you tell me of my lord?
He is not yet arrived, nor know I aught, but that is well and will be shortly here.
Oh, but I fear, how lost your company?
The great contention of the sea and skies parted our fellowship, but hark, a sail!
A sail!
Welcome, mistress. Let it not cool your patience through the Argo, that I extend my hand. It is my breeding of Christmas bold, shiny birds.
Sir, Would she give so much of her lips as of her tongue she oft bestow on me, you'd have enough.
Alas, she has no speech.
In faith too much. Aye, he takes her by the palm. With as little a web as this will I ensnare as great as fly as Cassie. Aye, smile upon her doom. I will give thee in thine own courtship. If such tricks as these strip you out of your left territory, very good. Well kissed. The more I know his trumpet.
'Tis truly so.
Let's meet him and receive him.
Lo, where he comes.
Christians and Muslims alike, open your hearts. Show mercy to them all.
Oh, Alhamdulillah, the refugees come ashore. Ye men of Cyprus, let us witness your compassion.
My fair warrior,
My dear Othello,
gives me joy great to my content to see you here before me. Oh, my soul's joy. After every tempest comes such charms me. May the winds blow till they've wakened death.
and this, the greatest discords be that e'er our hearts shall make.
Oh, you are well tuned now. But I'll set down the pegs that make this music, as honest as I am.
Done. Let us to the castle. News, friends, our wars are done!
Yes!
The zealots are drowned and... Oh, my sweet. I prattle out of fashion and I go to mine own comforts. Once more we'll meet at Cyprus.
First, I must tell thee this. Desdemona is directly in love with him.
With him? Why, it is not possible.
Her eye must be fed. And what delight shall she have to look on the devil? The more in very nature will it instruct her in it, and compel her to some second choice. Now, sir, this granted, as it is a most pregnant and unforced position, who stands so eminent in the degree of this fortune as Cassio does? Besides, the knave is young, handsome, and hath all the requisites in him folly and green minds look after. A pestilent complete knave, and the woman hath found him already.
I cannot believe that of her. She's full of a most blessed condition.
Didst thou not see her paddle with the palm of his hand? Didst not mark that?
Yes, that I did, but that was but courtesy.
Lechery by this hand. An index on obscure prologue to the history of lust and foul thoughts. They met so near with their lips that their breasts embraced together. Villainous thoughts, Roderigo. Cassio knows you not. I'll not be far from you. Do you find some occasion to anger Cassio, either by speaking too loudly, or by tainting his discipline, or from what other course you please? Well, sir, he is rash and very sudden in choler, and haply may strike at you. Provoke him that he may, for even out of that will I cause these of Cyprus to mutiny, and the displanting of Cassio. Farewell.
Adieu.
That Cassio loves her, I do well believe it. As she loves him, 'tis apt and of great credit. The more, howbeit that I am Julius not, is of a constant, loving, noble nature, and I dare think you'll prove to Desdemona a most dear husband. I stand accounted for so great a sin that partly led to my revenge. I put them more into a jealousy, at least so strong that judgment cannot cure. If this poor trash of Venice, whom I trace for his quick hunting, stand the putting on, I'll have you yet, Cassio, abuse him to the more, made him thank me, love me, and reward me for making him egregiously an ass.
It's Othello's pleasure, our noble and valiant general, that upon certain tidings now arrived, importing the mere petition of the zealot fleet, every man put himself into triumph, some to dance, some to make bonfires, each man to what sport he revels his addiction leads him. Heaven bless the Isle of Cyprus and our noble general, Othello!
Cassio, look to you to God tonight. Let's teach ourselves that honourable stuff not to outsport discretion.
Iago hath direction what to do, but notwithstanding with my personal eye will I look to it.
Iago is most honest. Good night, Cassio. Tomorrow we'll go honest. Let me have speech with you. Desdemona. The purchase made, the fruits are to ensure that profits are to come between you. Good night.
Welcome, Iago. Leave us to the watch.
Not our lieutenant. 'Tis not yet 10 o'clock. Our general cast us thus early for the love of his Desdemona, who let us therefore not blame. He has not yet made wanton the night with her. She is sport for Jove,
She's a most exquisite lady.
and I'll warrant her fun of game.
Indeed, she's a most fresh and delicate creature.
And when she speaks, it turns a parley of provocation.
An inviting eye, and yet methinks right modest.
And when she speaks, is it not an alarum to love?
She's indeed perfection.
Come, Lieutenant. I have a stoup of wine to the health of Othello!
Yay! Not tonight, good Iago. I have very poor and unhappy brains for drinking.
But one cup I'll drink for you.
I have drunk but one cup tonight, and that was craftily qualified too, and dare not task my weakness with any more.
What, man? 'Tis a night of revels!
I'll do it. But it dislikes me.
Some wine-o! If I could but fasten one cup upon him, now among this flock of drunkards,
For God's excellent self!
to the health of our general!
Well, God above all, let me still say, let me still say.
'Tis true, good lieutenant.
For my own part, no offence to the general, not any man of quality, I hope to be saved.
And So do I too, Lieutenant.
I would buy your leave not before me. Do not think, gentlemen, I am drunk. This is my ancient, this is my right hand. This is my left. I am not drunk now, I can stand well enough, but speak well enough.
Excellent, well!
Very well then, you must not think then that I am drunk.
Roderick, no way to go, I pray up to the Lieutenant, no! Stay your hand!
Let me go, Charles. Don't feel the matter.
Don't come, you're drunk!
Drunk?
Away you go and cry out for mutiny. The town will rise. God will, Lieutenant, hold. You will be shamed forever.
Why, how now hope from whence ariseth this? Are we turned zealot unto ourselves, do that, which heaven hath forbidden the zealot? From Christian and Muslim shame put by this barbarous broad. He that holds next to his soul light carves his motion. He dies upon his motion. What is the matter, masters? Anistiago, that looks dead with grieving. Speak, who began this?
Friends, all but now, even now. It turns like bride and groom and in quarter. Bride and groom divesting them for bed. And even but now, as if some planet had unwitting men, swords out and tilting at others' breast. I cannot speak.
By heaven, give me to know how this foul riot began. Who set it on? And he that is approved of this offence, though he may twin with me both at birth, shall lose me. What? In a town of war, yet while the people's hearts brimful of fear, to manage private and domestic quarrel, in night and in the court of God, of safety, 'tis monstrous, Iago. Who began it?
I had rather have this tongue cut from my mouth than it should do offence to Cassio. Yet I shall speak the truth, shall nothing wrong him. Thus it is, General. Montano and myself being in speech, there comes a fellow crying out for help, and Cassio following him with determined sword to execute upon him. I found them close together, at blow and thrust, even as again they were when you yourself depart. More of this cannot I report, but men are men. The best sometimes forget. Though Cassio did some little wrong to him, yet surely Cassio, I believe, received from him that fled some strange indignity, which patience could not pass.
I know, Iago. Thy love and honesty doth reach this man, making it light to Cassio. Cassio, I love thee, but never more be officer of mine. Look, if my gentle love be not raised up, I'll make thee an example.
What's the matter?
All's well now, sweetie. Come away to bed. Iago, look about the town and silence all whom this vile broad distracted. Good night.
What's the matter, Lieutenant?
Oh, I have lost my reputation! My reputation, Iago, my reputation!
As I am an honest man, I thought you had received some bodily wound. There is more sense in that than in reputation. What, man? Who are raised to recover the general again? You are now but casting his mood. a punishment more in policy than in malice.
I would rather sue to be despised than to deceive so good a commander with so slight, so drunken, and so indiscreet an officer. Drunk. I remember a mass of things, but nothing distinctly. A quarrel, but nothing wherefore. Oh, I shall ask him for my place again. He shall tell me I am a drunkard. Strange! Every inordinate cup is unblessed, and the ingredient is a devil. I have well approved it, sir. I am a drunkard.
I tell you what you shall do. Our general's wife is now the general. Confess yourself freely to Desdemona. Importune her help to put you in your place again. This broken joint between you and her husband, entreat her to splinter. And my fortunes against any lay worth naming, this crack of your love shall go stronger than it was ever before.
You advise me well.
I protest in the sincerity of love and honest kindness. Good night, Lieutenant. I must to the watch.
Good night, honest Iago.
And what's he that says I play the villain? For 'tis most easy the inclining Desdemona to subdue in any honest suit. She's framed and fruitful as the free elements. The Moor is so infettered to her love that she may make, unmake, do what she list, even as her appetite shall play the god with his weak function. How am I then a villain to counsel Cassio to this parallel course directly to his good? For whiles this honest fool plies Desdemona to repair his fortunes, and she for him pleads strongly to the Moor, I'll pour this pestilence into his ear, that she repeals him for her body's loss. And for while she tries to do him good, she will undo her credit with the Moor. So will I turn her virtue into pitch, and out of her own goodness make the net that shall enmesh them all. How now, Roderigo?
I've spent all my wealth, so with no money and a little more wit, I must return to Venice.
How poor are they that have not patience? What wound did ever heal but by degrees? Thou knowest we work by wit and not by witchcraft, and wit depends on dilatory time. Cassio hath beaten thee, and thereby small hurt hast cashiered Cassio. Content thyself a while, by the mass 'tis morning. Pleasure and action make the hours seem short. Retire thee, thou shalt know more hereafter. Nay, get thee gone. You have not been abed then?
Why no, the day had broke before we parted. I have made bold, Iago, to send in to your wife. My suit to her is that she will to virtuous Desdemona procure me some access.
I'll send her to you presently, and I'll devise a mean to draw the Moor out of the way, so that your converse and business may be more free.
I humbly thank you for it. I never knew a Florentine more kind and honest.
Good morrow, good lieutenant. I'm sorry for your displeasure, but all will soon be well. The general and his wife are talking of it, and she speaks of you most stoutly. The Moor replies that he who hurt is of great fame in Cyprus and great affinity, and in wholesome wisdom he might not but refuse you. But he protests he loves you, and needs no other suitor but to his likings, to take the safe occasion by the front to bring you in again.
Yet I beseech you, if you think fit, or that it may be done, give me some advantage of some brief discourse with Desdemona alone.
Pray you, come in. I will bestow you rain or speak of risen freely.
I'm much bound to you.
Be thou assured, good Cassio, I will do all my abilities in thy behalf.
Good madam, do. I warrant a grief my husband's as the case were his.
Oh, there's an honest fellow. Do not doubt, Cassio, but I will have my lord and you again as friendly as you were.
Bounteous madam, whatever shall become of Cassio? He's never anything but your true servant.
I know it. I thank you. You do love my lord. You have known him long, and be you well assured, he shall in strangeness stand no further off than in a polite distance. Do not doubt that. Before Amelia here, I give thee warrant of thy place. Assuredly. If I do vow friendship, I will perform it to the last article. My lord shall never rest. I'll watch him tame and talk him out of patience. His bed shall seem a school, his board a shriek. I'll intermingle everything he does with Cassio's suit. Therefore be merry, good Cassio, for thy solicitor should rather die than give thy cause away.
Madam, here comes my lord.
Madam, I'll take my leave.
Why stay, hear me speak.
Madam, not now. I am very ill at ease, unfit for mine own purposes.
Well, do your discretion.
Ah, I like not that.
What does thou say, Iago?
Nothing, my lord, or if I know not what.
Was not that Cassio parted from my wife?
Cassio, my lord, though sure I cannot think it, that he would steal away so guilty like, seeing you coming.
I do believe it was he.
How now, my lord? I have been talking with the suitor here, and that languishes in your displeasure.
What does it mean?
Why, your Lieutenant Cassio? Good my lord, if I have any grace or power to move you, his present reconciliation take. For if he be not one that truly loves you, that errs in ignorance and not in cunning, I have no judgment of an honest face. I pray thee call him back.
Went to hence now.
Aye, sooth. So humbles that he hath left part of his grief with me to suffer with him. Good Lord, call him back.
Not tonight, cousin Mona, some other time.
Well, shall it be shortly?
As soon as sweet for you.
Shall it be tonight at supper?
No, not tonight.
Tomorrow dinner then?
I will not dine at home. I meet with the captains at the citadel.
Why then, tomorrow night? Or Tuesday morn? Or Tuesday noon? Or night? Or Wednesday morn? I prithee, name the time. Well, let it not exceed 3 days. When shall he come? Tell me, Othello, I wonder in my soul what you should ask me that I should deny, or stand so nammering on. What? Cassio, there came a wooing with you, and so many a time when I have spoken of you dispraisingly, have taken your part. To have so much to do to bring him in, trust me, I could do much.
Prithee me no more. Let him come when he will. I'll deny thee nothing.
Well, this is not a boon. 'Tis as I should entreat you wear your gloves, or fear your British dishes, or keep you warm, or seize you to do a peculiar profit to your own person. Nay, when I have a suit wherein I mean to touch your love indeed, it shall be full of poise and difficult to wait, and fearful to be granted.
I will deny thee nothing. Whereon I do beseech thee. And grant me this, and leave me but a little to myself.
Shall I deny you? No, farewell, my lord.
Farewell, my Desdemona. I'll come to thee straight.
Amelia, come. Be as your fancies teach you. Whate'er you be, I am obedient.
Excellent wretch! Perdition catch my soul. But I do love thee. And when I love thee not, chaos come again.
My noble lord,
What does thou say, Iago?
when Cassio, when you wooed my lady, did he know of your love?
It's from first to last. Why does thou ask?
But for a satisfaction I thought no further harm.
Why have I thought, Iago?
I did not think he had been acquainted with them.
Oh yes, it came between us very often.
Indeed.
Indeed. Aye, indeed. Discernest thou want in that, is he not honest?
Honest, my lord.
Honest, quite honest.
My lord, for aught I know.
What dost thou think?
Think, my lord.
Think, my lord! Why heavily echoes me, as if there was some monster in his thought, too hideous to be shown. I heard thee say even now thou likest not that, from when Cassio parted from my wife. What didst thou not like? And when I told thee he was of my counsel, thou didst purse thy brow together as if thou had shut up in my brain some horrible conceit. If thou dost love me, show me thy fault.
My lord, you know I love you.
For all I know, thou art full of love and honesty.
But Cassio, I dare be sworn I think that he is honest.
I think so too.
Men should be what they seem, and those that be not, would they might seem not.
Certain men should be what they say.
Why then, I think Cassio's an honest man.
Nay. Yet, I ask you to privy of thy thinkings, that thou dost ruminate and give thy the worst of thoughts and the worst of words.
Good my lord, pardon me. It were not for your quiet nor your good, nor for my manhood, honesty and wisdom to let you know my thoughts.
What does thou mean?
Good name in man and woman, dear my lord, is the immediate jeweller of their souls. Who steals my purse is trash. 'Tis something, nothing, 'twas mine, 'tis his, and has been slave to thousands. But he that filches from me my good name, robs me of that which not enriches him, and makes me poor indeed.
Why heaven I know thy thoughts.
You shall not, whilst my heart is in your hand, nor cannot, whilst 'tis in my custody. Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mock the meat it feeds on. Good heaven, the souls of all my tribe defend from jealousy.
Why? Why is this? Thinkst thou would make a lie of jealousy? To follow still the changes of the moon with fresh suspicion? No. To be once in doubt is to be once resolved. This is not to make me jealous, to say, my wife's fair, loves company, feeds well, sings, plays, and dances. Where virtue is, there are more virtuous. Knowing mine own weak merits will I draw the smallest fear or doubt of her revolt. For she had eyes and chose me, Iago. I'll see before I doubt, and when I doubt, prove. And on the proof that there is more to this, away at once with your love or jealousy.
I am glad of it. For now I shall have greater reason to show the love and duty that I bear you with franker spirit. Therefore, as I am bound, receive it from you. I speak not yet of proof. Look to your wife, observe her well with Cassio. Wear your eye thus, not jealous nor secure. I would not have your free and noble nature out of self-bounty be abused.
Dost thou say so?
She did deceive her father marrying you, and when she seemed to shake and fear your locks, she loved him most.
And so she did.
Why, go to them. She that so young should give out such a seeming, to seal her father's eyes up as close as oak. He thought 'twas witchcraft, but I am much to blame. I humbly do beseech your pardon for too much loving you.
I am bound to thee forever.
I see this is a little dash your spirits.
Not a jot, not a jot.
But I do see you're moved. I am to pray you not to strain my speech to grosser issues, nor to larger reach than to suspicion.
I will not.
Should you do so, my lord, my speech should aim into such vile success as my thoughts aim not at. Cassio's my worthy friend. My lord, I see you're moved.
I'm not very much moved. I do not think what Desdemona is honest.
Long live she so, and long live you to think so.
Farewell, farewell. If more dost thou perceive, set on thy wife to observe. Leave me, Iago.
My lord, I take my leave.
Why did I marry? This honest creature doubtless and sees and knows much more than your faults.
My lord, I would I might entreat your honour to scan this thing no further. Leave it to time. Though it be fit that Cassio have his place, for sure he fills it up with great ability. Yet, if it please you to hold him off for a while, you shall by that perceive him and his means. Note, If your lady strains entertainment with any strong or vehement importunity, much will be seen in that.
Fear not my government.
I once more take my leave.
This honest fellow knows all the qualities of human dealings with a learned spirit, all the curse of marriage, that we can all call these delicate creatures our own and not our appetites. I'd rather be a toad and live upon the vapours of a dungeon than keep a thing in the corner I love for all these uses. And if she be false, then heaven mocks itself, I'll not believe it.
Oh, now, my dear Othello, your dinner and the generous islanders by you invited to attend your presence.
I am to blame.
Why do you speak so faintly? Are you not well?
I've a pain upon my forehead here.
Maybe that's worth watching. Look away again. Lest people find it hard. Within this hour it will come down.
Let us all. The napkin's too little. Come, I'll go in.
I'm very sorry you're not well.
I'm glad I have found this napkin. This is her first remembrance from the moor. My wayward husband had 100 times wooed me to steal it. But she so loves the token, for he conjured her she should ever keep it, that she reserved it about herself evermore to kiss and talk to. I'll have the work ta'en out and give it to Iago. What he will do with it, heaven knows, not I. I have nothing but to please his fancy.
How now? What do you here alone?
What, you chide? I have a thing for you.
A thing for me? It is a common thing. To have a foolish wife.
Oh, is that all? What will you give me now for the same handkerchief?
What handkerchief?
What handkerchief? Why, that which the Moor first gave Desdemona, that which so often you bid me steal.
I've stolen it from her.
No, faith, she let it drop through negligence into the advantage I be there to pick up. Look, here it is.
A good wench. Give it me.
What will you do with it? You have been so earnest as to have me filch it.
Why? What's that to you?
If it be of no purpose of import, then give it me again. Poor lady shall run mad when she lacks of it.
Be not unknown on it. I have use for it. Go, leave. I will in Cassio's lodging lose this napkin, and let him find it. Oh no, my lord.
Villain! Be sure thou prove my love a whore, or by the worth of a man's eternal soul, thou best do better been born a dog than unto my waking wrath.
Oh, monstrous world. Take note, O world. To be direct and honest is not safe.
By heaven, I think my wife be honest, and I think she is not. I think thou art just, and I think thou art not. I'll have some proof. Would I were satisfied,
Are you satisfied, my lord? Would you, the supervisor, grossly gave on? Behold her tot. Where's satisfaction?
Give me a living reason she is disloyal.
I do not like the office. But sith I'm entered into the course so far, pricked to it by foolish honesty and love, I will go on. I lay with Cassio lately, and being troubled with a raging tooth, I could not sleep. My lord, I heard him cry, "Sweet Desdemona, let us be wary, let us hide our loves." And then, sir, would he wring and gripe my hand, and kiss my heart, as if plucked up kisses by the roots that grew upon my lips, and then laid his leg over my thigh, and sighed and cried, "Cursed fate that gave thee to them all."
Oh, monstrous! Monstrous! I'll tear her all to pieces!
Nay, but be wise. Yet we see nothing done. She may be honest yet. Tell me but this. Have you not sometimes seen a handkerchief spotted with strawberries in your wife's hand?
I gave her such one. It was my first gift.
I know not that. But such a handkerchief, I am sure it was your wife's. Did I today see Cassio wipe his face with?
If it be that.
If it be that, or any that is hers, it speaks against her with the other proofs.
The slave had 40,000 lives. One is too poor, too weak for my revenge. Now do I see it is true. Look here, Iago. Oh, my fond love, thus do I blow to heaven, it is gone. Arise, black vengeance, from thy hollow cell. Yield up, O crown and hearty throne, to tyrannous hate, for it is of aspic's tongues.
Yet be content.
Blood, blood, blood!
Patience, I say, your mind perhaps may change.
Never, Iago. My bloody thoughts and violent pace shall ne'er look back, ne'er ebb to humble love, till that a capable and wide revenge swallow them up. In due reverence and sacred vow, I here engage my words.
Witness that here that Iago doth give up the execution of his wit, hands and heart to wronged Othello's service.
Within these 3 days, let me hear thee say that Cassio is not alive.
My friend is dead. 'Tis done at your request, but let her live.
Damn her. You minx, damn her. Now art thou my lieutenant.
I am your own forever.
Where shall I lose that handkerchief, Amelia?
Oh, I know not, madam.
Believe me, I would rather have lost my purse full of pesados. And what my noble Moor is true of mine and made of no such baseless as jealous creatures are, it were it not to put into all thinking.
Is he not jealous?
Oh, who, he? I think the summer he was born drew all such humours from him.
Look where he comes.
I will not leave him now, for Cassio will call to him.
Give me your hand. This hand is moist, my lady.
It's yet I felt no age, nor know no sorrow.
This argues fruitfulness. Hot and moist. It's a good hand, friend.
You will indeed say so, for 'twas this hand that gave away my heart.
A liberal hand.
Oh, now, you promise.
I promise, Chuck.
I have sent bid Cassio can speak with you.
Lend me thy handkerchief.
I have it not about me.
Not.
No, indeed, my lord.
This is a fault. That handkerchief did an Egyptian to my mother give. She was a refugee like my mother. You could almost read the thoughts of people she told her while she kept it. It would make her amiable, and and subdue my father entirely of her love, she told her while she kept it. But if she lost it or made a gift of it, my father would hold her load and his spirit would hunt after new fancies. She, dying, gave it me, and bid me when fate would have me wife, I give it her, and I did so. Take heed on it. Make it a darling like a precious eye. For such perdition and nothing else could match.
It's possible.
It's true, there's magic in the web of it.
Then would to God I had never seen it.
Oh, is it lost? Is it gone? Out the way, speak!
It is not lost, but what if it were?
How?
I say it is not lost.
Fetch it, let me see it.
Why, so I can, sir, but I will not now. This is a trick to put me from my suit. I pray you, let Cassio be received again.
The handkerchief.
A man that all his time hath founded his good fortunes on your love, shared dangers with you. Come, can never be more sufficient.
The handkerchief!
I pray you, Tommy of Cassio!
Away!
Is this man not jealous?
I never saw this before. Sure, there's some wonder in this handkerchief. I'm most unhappy with the loss of it.
It's not a year or two that shows us a man. They're all but stomachs and we're all but food to eat us hungrily, and when they are full, they belch us. Look you, Cassio and my husband.
There is no other way. 'Tis she must do it, and lo the happiness, go in and portune her.
How now, good Cassio, what's the news with you?
Madam, my former suit, I do beseech you that by your virtuous means I may again exist and be member of his love, whom I, with all the office of my heart, entirely honour.
Alas, thrice gentle Cassio, my application is not now in tune. My lord is not my lord, nor would I know him were he in favour as in humour altered. So help me, every spirit sanctified, as I have spoke for you all my best, and stood within the ground of his displeasure for my free speech. You must awhile be patient. What I can do, I will, and more I will than for myself I dare. Let that suffice you.
Is my lord angry?
He went hence but now, and certainly in a strange unquietness.
Something of moment then, can he be angry? I will go meet him. There's matter in it indeed, if he be angry.
I pray you do so. Something sure of state, either from Venice or some unhatched practice made demonstrable here in Cyprus to him, have puzzled his clear spirit. And in such cases, men's natures wrangle with inferior things, though great ones are their objects.
Pray heaven it be state matters, as you say, and no conception nor jealous toy concerning them.
Alas, today I never gave him pause.
But jealous souls will not be answered so. They are not jealous for the cause, but jealous for they are jealous. 'Tis a monster begotten itself, born on itself.
Heaven keep that monster from Othello's mind.
Lady, amen.
I will go seek him. Cassio, walk here about. If I do find him fit, I'll move your suit and seek to effect it to my uttermost.
I humbly thank your ladyship.
Oh, save you, friend Cassio.
What made you from home? How is it with you, my most fair Bianca? In faith, sweet love, I was coming to your house.
And I was coming to your lodgings, Cassio. What? To keep a week away? 7 days and nights? 8 score 8 hours, and lovers' absent hours more tedious than dial score 8 times? Oh, weary reckonings.
Pardon me, Bianca. I have this while with leaden thoughts been pressed, but I shall in a more continued time strike off this score of absence. Sweet Bianca, take me this. Work out.
Oh, Cassio, whence came this? Oh. This is some token from a newer friend. Now the felt absence I do feel a cause. 'Tis come to this. Well.
Go to, woman. Throw your vile guess in the devil's teeth from whence you have them. You are jealous now that this is from some mistress, some remembrance. No, in good troth, Bianca.
Why, whose is it?
I know not, sweet. I found it in my chamber. I like the work well. Ere it be demanded as like enough it will, I'd have it copied. Take it and do it, and leave me for this time.
Leave you? Wherefore?
I do attend here on the general, and think it no addition nor my wish to have him see me woman.
Goody, I pray you
Not that I love you not.
that you do not love me. Pray you'll take me on the while a little, and I shall see you soon at night.
'Tis but a little way that I can bring, for I tend here, but I'll see you soon.
It is very good I should be circumstanced.
Work on my medicine, work. To kiss in private,
An authorized kiss.
or to be naked with her friend in bed an hour or more, not meaning any harm.
Naked in bed.
Honour is an essence that's not seen. They have it very oft that have it not. But for the handkerchief,
By heaven, I would have most gladly have forgot it. As it comes over my memory, like doth the raven over the infected house. Had he said anything?
he hath, my lord.
What had he said?
Faith that he did, I know not what he did.
What?
Lie
With her?
with her, on her, what you will. For even now, Cassio could be topping your white hue.
Lie with her. Lie on her when we belie her. That's false. Handkerchief. Confessions. Handkerchief. To confess and then be hanged first. First to be hanged and then to confess. I'm traumatic. Heaven would not invest herself in such shadowing without wit and instruction and handkerchief. Confessions.
Oh, beware, my lord, of jealousy. It is the green-eyed monster which doth mark the meat it feeds on.
Work on thy medicine, work. Thus credulous fools are taught, and many worthy and chaste dames all guiltless meet reproach. What ho, Othello? My lord, Othello? Oh no, Lieutenant.
What's the matter?
My lord is fallen into an epilepsy. This is his second fit. He had one yesterday. Look, he stirs. Do you withdraw yourself a little? I would on great occasion speak with you. Oh, is it with you, General? Have you not hurt your head?
Did he confess it?
Oh, 'tis the spite of hell, the fiend's arch mock, to lip a wanton in a secure couch, and to suppose her chaste.
Thou art wise. It is certain.
Sit you all here a while. Whilst you were here overwhelmed with your grief, Cassio came hither. I shifted him away, bade him anon return and speak with me, which you promised. Do but encave yourself. I will make him tell the tale anew, but mark his gesture.
Dost thou hear, Iago? I will be found most cunning in my patience. But dost thou hear? Most bloody.
Now will I question Cassio of Bianca, a housewife that by selling her desires buys herself bread and clothes. Cassio, when he hears of her, cannot refrain from the excess of laughter. Look, where he comes. He shall smile, Othello shall go mad. I know, Lieutenant.
The worse is that you give me the addition whose want even kills me.
My Desdemona well, and you are sure on it. Now, if this suit lay in Bianca's power, how quickly could you sleep?
Alas, poor caitiff!
Look how he laughs already.
I never knew woman loved man so.
Alas, poor rogue, I think if faith she loves me.
How he denies it faintly and laughs too.
Do you hear, Cassio?
Now he importunes him. Tell it to go to, well said, well said.
She gives it out that you shall marry, hey? Do you intend it?
Do you triumph, Roman? Do you triumph?
I? Marry her? What? A customer? Prithee, bear some charity to my wit. Do not think it so wholesome.
So, that win.
The faith cry goes out, you shall marry her!
Please say true.
I am a very villain else.
You squad me well.
This is the monkey's own giving out, so hangs and lulls, and weeps upon me, so hails and pulls me.
I see that nose of the dog I'm going to throw to.
Before me, look, where she comes.
'Tis such another fit you, marry a perfumed one. What do you mean by this haunting of me?
Let the devil on his damn haunt you. What do you mean by that same handkerchief he gave me even now? I was a fool to take it. And I must take out the work. A fine piece of work that you found it in your chamber and not know who put it there. This meets his token. And I must take out the work. There, give it your hobby horse wherever you had it. I shall take out no work on it.
How now, my sweet Bianca, how now, how now?
By heaven, that should be my handkerchief.
You'll come to supper tonight, you may, and you will not when you are next prepared for it.
After her, after her!
Faith I must. She'll wail in the street out.
How should I murder him, Iago?
Did you perceive how he laughed at his vice?
Oh, Iago.
And did you see the handkerchief?
Was that mine?
Yours by this hand. And see how he prizes the foolish woman, your wife. She gave it him, and he hath given it his whore.
I will have him 9 years of killing. A fine woman, a fair woman, a sweet woman.
Nay, you must forget that.
Aye, let her up, for she'll be damned tonight. Oh, she may lay by an emperor's side in commanding tasks.
Nay, that's not your way.
Hang her! I do but say what she is. So delicate, an admirable musician. She'll sing the savageness out of a bear!
She's the worse for all this.
1,000 times in gentle condition, so.
Aye, too gentle.
The pity of it, Iago, the pity of it. I will chop her into messes, cuckold me.
'Tis foul in her.
With my officer!
That's fouler.
Get me some poison this night.
Do it not with poison. Strangle her in her bed, even the bed she hath contaminated.
Good. The justice of it pleases, very good.
And for Cassio, let me be his undertaker. You shall hear more by midnight.
Excellent, good. What trumpet is that, Sable?
'Tis Ludovico come from the Duke. It's a commission from Venice. Look, your wife is with him.
Say, worthy gentleman,
With all my heart, sir.
The Duke and the Senators of Venice greet you.
I kiss the instrument of their pleasures.
And what's the news, good cousin Ludwika?
I am very glad to see you, Signor. Welcome to Cyprus.
Thank you. How does Lieutenant Cassio?
Live, sir.
Cousin, there's fallen between him and my lord an unkind breach, which you shall make all well.
Are you sure of that?
My lord?
This fail you not to do as you will.
He did not call. He's busy in the paper. Is there division twixt my lord and Cassio?
A most unhappy one. I wouldn't wish to return him for the love I pay Cassio.
Fire and brimstone!
My lord!
Are you wise?
What, is he angry?
Maybe the letter moved him for, as I think you command him home, appointing Cassio in his government.
Trust me, I'm glad on it.
Indeed.
My lord!
I'm glad to see you, mad.
What, sweet Othello?
Devil!
I've not deserved this!
My lord, this cannot be believed in Venice. Well, I should swear I saw it. This is very much. Make amends. She weeps.
Devil, devil. If the earth could teem with woman's tears, each drop she falls will prove a crocodile. Out of my sight!
I will not stay to offend you.
True and obedient lady, I do beseech your lordship, call her back.
Mistress!
My lord?
What would you do with her, sir?
I, my lord.
Aye. You did wish I would make her turn. Sir, she can turn and yet go on. And she can weep, sir, weep. And she is obedient, as you say. Very obedient. I'll get you away. Sir, I obey the mandate and will return to Venice. Hence, avaunt!
Is this the noble Moor, whom our full Senate call all in all sufficient? Is this the nature whose passion could not shake, whose solid virtue the shot of accident or out of chance could neither graze nor pierce?
He is much changed.
Are his wits safe? Is he not light of brain?
He is what he is. I may not breed my censure what he might be. If what he might he is not, I wish to heaven he were.
Strike his wife!
Faith, that was not so well. Yet would I knew that strike would prove the worst.
Is it his use? Or did the letters work upon his blood, and you create this fault?
Alas, alas, it is not honesty in me to speak what I've seen and known. Do but go after. But mark how we continue.
I'm sorry that I am deceived in him.
You have seen nothing then?
Nor ever heard, never did suspect.
Yes. You have seen Cassio and she together.
But then I saw no harm, and then I heard each syllable the breath made up between them.
What, did they never whisper?
Never, my lord.
Nor send you out the way?
Never.
That's strange.
It thus my soul to wait as she is honest. Lay down my soul at stake. If you think other, remove your thought, it doth abuse your bosom. If some wretch hath put this in your head, let heaven requite it with the serpent's curse. For if she be not honest, chaste and true, there's no man happy. The purest of wives is foul as slander.
Bid her come hither. Go! This is a simple boy. Cunning whore and a villainous closet lock and key of secrets. Yet she'll kneel and pray. I'll have seen her do it.
My lord? What is your will?
Pray, Chuck, come hither.
What is your pleasure?
You see my eyes.
What horrible fancy is this?
art thou?
Your wife, my lord! Your trim and loyal wife!
And then truly knows thou art false as thou.
To whom, my lord? With whom am I false?
Oh, Desdemona, wait.
Alas, a heavy day! Why do you weep? Am I the motive of these tears, my lord? If happily you, my father, do suspect an instrument of this, you are calling back, lay not your blame on me. If you have lost him, why, I have lost him too.
Had it pleased heaven, try me with affliction. Had they rained all kinds of shame and sores upon my fair head, steeped me in poverty to my very lips, given to captivity me and my utmost hopes, I should have found some place in my soul a drop of patience, but alas, to be made a fixed figure for the time of scorn, to point his slow and moving finger at, yet I could bear that too. Well, very well. Where I have garnered up my heart, where I should either live or bear no life, the fountain from which my current runs or else dries up, to be discarded thence, or keep it as a cistern but foul toads to not engendering. Turn thy complexion there, O young rose-lipped cherubim, I there look grim as hell.
I hope my noble lord esteems me honest.
Oh, aye. And summer flies are in shambles that quicken with thou blowing weed.
Alas, what ignorant sin have I committed?
Was this fair paper, this most goodly book made to write pour upon what committed? I should make very forges of my cheeks that would to cinders burn up modesty. Did I speak thy deeds, what committed? Public commoner. Heaven stops the nose at it and the moon winks. The border winds it kisses, hushed within the hollow mind of earth, what committed? Impotent strumpet.
By heaven, you do me wrong!
Are you not a strumpet?
No! As I am a Muslim! If to preserve this vessel for my lord from any other foul, unlawful touch be not to be a strumpet, I am none!
What, not a whore?
No! As I shall be saved!
Isn't possible.
Oh, heaven forgive us!
I cry you mercy then. I took you for that cunning whore that married with Othello. You, mistress, that have the office opposite St. Peter and keep the gate of hell. You, we have done our course, there's money for your pains. I pray you turn the key and keep our counsel.
Alas, what does this gentleman conceive? How do you, madam? How do you, my good lady?
Faith, I'm asleep.
Madam, what's the matter with my lord?
With who?
My lord, madam.
Who is thy lord?
It is yours, sweet lady.
Oh, I have none. Do not talk to me, Amelia. I cannot weep, nor answer have I none but what should go by water. Prithee tonight, lay on my bed my wedding sheets. Remember,
There's a change indeed.
'tis meet I should be used, so very meet. How have I been behaved that he might stick his smallest opinion on my least misuse?
How is it with you, madam?
I cannot tell. Those that do teach young babes do it with gentle means and easy tasks. He might indeed chide me so, for in faith I am a child to chiding.
What's the matter, lady?
Lass Iago, my lord hath so behored her, thrown such despite and heavy terms upon her that true hearts cannot bear.
Am I that name, Iago?
What name, fair lady?
Such as she says my lord did say I was.
He called her whore. A beggar in his drink could have not laid such terms upon his call at.
Why did he so?
I do not know. I'm sure I'm not such.
Do not weep. Alas, the day.
As she forsook so many noble matches, her father, her country, and her friends to be called whore did not make one weep.
It is my wretched fortune.
Be sure him for it. How comes this trick upon him?
Nay, heaven doth know.
I'll be hanged if some eternal villain, some busy insinuating rogue, some cogging consingsler to get some office have not devised this slander. I'll be hanged else.
Fie, there is no such man, it is impossible.
If any such there be, heaven pardon him.
Hold to pardon him, and hell Laura's bones. What should he call a whore? Who keeps her company? What place? What time? What form? What likelihood? some scurvy fellow. Oh heaven, that such companions thou unfold, and put in every honest hand a wit to lash the rascals throughout the world, even from east to west.
Speak within door.
Oh, fie upon them. Some such squire he was that turned your wit the seamy side without a maid you suspect me with them more.
You are a fool. Go to!
Oh, good Iago, what shall I do to win my lord again? The threat go to him, for by the slice of heaven I know not how I lost him. Near, I kneel. If e'er my will did trespass against his love, either in discourse of thought or actual deed, or that mine eyes, mine ears, or any sense delighted them in any other form, or that I do not yet, nor ever did, nor ever will. Though he do shake me off to beg me divorce, but love him dearly. Comfort forswear me. Unkindness may do much, and his unkindness may defeat my life, but never take my love. I cannot say whore. It doesn't bore me now to speak the word. To do the act that might the addition earn not the world's mass of vanity could make me.
'Tis but his humour. The business of the state does him offence, and he does chide with you.
If 'twere no other.
'Tis but so, I warrant. Cargo these instruments summoned to supper. Go in and weep not. All things shall be well.
I feel that thou have not dealt justly with me.
What? In the contrary?
Every day thou daffest me with some device, Iago. I have wasted myself out of my means. The jewels that you have had from me to deliver to Desdemona would have corrupted a votarist. Now you have told me that you have received them and returned me expectations and comforts of sudden respect and acquaintance, but I have none.
Well, go to. Very well.
Well, go to? I cannot go to, man. Not is not very well. I will make myself known to Desdemona. If she'll return me my jewels, if not, I shall seek satisfaction from you.
Why, now I see there's metal in thee. And even from this instant to build on thee a better opinion than ever before. Give me thy hand, Roderigo. I protest I dealt up most directly in thy affair.
It hath not appeared.
I grant it hath not appeared. But, Roderigo, if thou hast that in thee indeed, for which I have greater reason to believe now than ever, that is, purpose, courage, and valour, this night show it! If thou the next night following enjoy not Desdemona, take me from this world with treachery, and devise engines for my life.
Well, what is it? Is it within reason or compass?
Sir, there is a special commission come from Venice to depute Cassio in Othello's place.
Is that true? Why then Othello and Desdemona return to Venice?
Oh no, he goes into Mauritania and takes with him the fair Desdemona, unless his abode be lingered here by some accident, wherein none can be so determinate as the removing of Cassio.
How do you mean removing of him?
Why, by making him incapable of Othello's place. Knocking out his brains.
That you would have me do.
Aye, if you dare do yourself a profit and no right, stand not amazed at me, but go along with me. Come, it is no high supper time. The night grows to waste. About it.
I shall hear further reason of this.
And you shall be satisfied.
Beseech your lordship, cover yourself no further.
Pardon.
Madame,
Do
good
me
night.
good to work.
Madame, good night. I humbly thank your ladyship.
Your Honour is most welcome.
You work, sir? Oh, Desdemona.
My lord?
Get you to bed on the instant. I will be returned forthwith. Dismiss your attendant there. Look at the door.
I will, my lord.
He's listening.
It was his bidding. Therefore, good Amelia, give me my night wearing adieu. We must not now displease him.
Oh, would you have never seen him?
So will not I. My love doth so approve him, his checks, his frowns have grace and favour in them. All's one. Good faith, how foolish are our minds. If I do die before thee, prithee, shroud me in those same sheets.
How can you talk?
My mother had a maid called Barbara. She was in love, and he she loved proved mad and did forsake her. She had a song of Willow. An old thing 'twas, but it spoke of her fortune, and she died singing it. That song tonight will not go through my mind. I have much to do but to go lay my head on one side and sing it like poor Barbara.
Shall I go fetch your nightgown?
No, come here. This Ludovico is a proper man.
A very handsome man.
He speaks well.
I know a lady from Venice would walk barefoot to Palestine for a touch of his nether lip.
The poor soul sat sighing by a sycamore tree, sing all a green willow. Her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee, sing willow, willow, willow. The fresh streams ran by her and murmured her moans, sing willow, willow, willow. Her salt tears fell from her and softened the stones, sing willow, willow, willow. Sing all the green willow must be my garland. Let nobody blame him, his scorn I approve. Nay, that's not next. Hi, who is that ox?
It's the wind.
I called my love false love, but what said he then? Sing willow, willow, willow. If I caught more women, you'll catch with more men. Go get you gone. Good night. Oh, mine eyes do itch. I thought we were weeping, thank you.
It's neither here nor there.
Oh, I've heard it said so. Oh, these men! These men! Does no one in conscience think, tell me, Amelia, that there be women do abuse their husbands in such kind?
There be some such, no question.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
Why, not you.
No, by this heavenly light.
Nor I by this heavenly light. I might do just all in the dark.
Wouldst thou do such a deed for all the world?
The Lord's a huge thing. It's a great price for a small vice.
In troth, I think thou wouldst not.
In troth, I think I should, and I do it when I have done. Marry, I would not do such a thing for a joint ring, or gowns, petticoats, and caps, or any pretty exhibition, but for the whole world. Why, who would not make a husband a cuckold to make him a monarch? I'd venture poetry for it.
Beshrew me if I should do such a wrong for all the world.
But the wrong is but a wrong in the world, and having the world for your labour, it is but a wrong in your world, and you might as well do it right.
Nay, I do not think there is any such woman.
Dozen. As many to the vantage as stored the world they played for. But I do think it's their husbands' faults if wives do fall. Say they slack their duties and pour our treasures into foreign laps, or break out in peevish jealousies, throwing restraints upon us. Or say they strike us and scant our former even in despite. Why, we have galls, and though we have some grace, yet have we some revenge. Then let husbands know that their wives have senses they have, that they see and smell and have their palates both for sweet and sour as men have. What is it they do when they change us for others? Is it for sport? I believe it is. And doth affection breed? I believe it doth. And is it frailty that errs? It is so too. Then let them use us well, or else let them know the ills they do are ills let them know the ills we do are their ills instruct us so.
The night. The night. Heaven me such use is sent, not to pick bad from bad, but by bad meant.
Here, stand behind this boat. Straight will he come. Put thy rapier bare and put it home. Quick, quick, fear nothing. God fix most firm thy resolution.
Stay near its hand, that I may miscarry it.
Here at thy hand. Behold and take thy stand.
I have no great devotion to the deed, though he have given me satisfying reasons. He's but a man gone. Forth, my knife, he dies.
I have rubbed this young quat almost to the sense, and he grows angry. Now whether he kills Cassio, or Cassio kills him, or each do kill the other, every way makes my gain.
I know 'tis gate, 'tis he. Villain, thou diest!
That thrust to be mine enemy indeed, but that my coat is better than thou knowest. I will make proof of thine.
I'm slain!
I am made from a help, oh murder, murder!
Voice of Cassio.
Oh villain, that I am!
'Tis even so.
Oh help, oh light, a surgeon!
O honest Iago, thou hast such noble sense of thy friends run.
What hope? No watch, no passage, murder, murder!
'Tis some mischance surprise, very doubtful.
Oh help!
Hark!
Oh monstrous villain!
2 or 3 grown. It's a heavy night, these may be counterfeits. Let's think it unsafe to call to the cry without more help.
Nobody come, then I must bleed to death.
Hark!
Here's one comes in his shirt with light and weapons.
Who's there? Whose noise is it and what a murder?
We do not know.
Did you not hear a cry?
Here, here, for heaven's sake help me!
What's the matter? Murder!
This is Othello's ancients, I take it.
The same indeed, a very valiant fellow.
Oh, me, Lieutenant. What villain villains have done this?
I think that one of them is hereabout and cannot make away.
Oh, treacherous villains. What are you here? Come in and give some help.
Oh, help over here!
That's one of them.
Oh, murderous slave! Oh, villain!
Oh, damn Diago! Oh, you human dog!
Kill men in the dark. How quiet is this town? Murder, murder. What are you here? Are you of good or evil?
You shall prove us praisers.
Signor Ludovico.
Hey, sir.
I pray, gentle pardon. Is Cassio hurt by villains?
Cassio?
Oh, is he with you, brother?
My leg is cut in two.
Marry heaven forbid. Like, gentlemen, I'll bind it with my shirt.
What is the matter, Ho? Who is that cried?
Who is the cry?
Oh, my sweet Cassio! 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 Cassio!
Oh, notable strumpet. Cassio, may you suspect who they should be that have thus many led you?
No.
I am here to find you thus. I came to seek you.
Alas! Alas, he faints! Oh, Cassio! Cassio!
Gentlemen all, I do suspect this trash to be a party in this injury. Patience a while, good Cassio. No with his face or no? Alas, my friend, my dear countryman Roderigo. Oh no, Roderigo, no, Roderigo.
What of Venice?
He, sir, did you know him?
Know him? I.
Signor Graziano, I cry you gentle pardon. These bloody accidents must excuse my manners that so neglected you.
So good man. Bear him carefully from hence. I'll fetch the general surgeon. For you, mistress, say you your neighbour, he that lies slain here, Cassio, was my dear friend. What malice was between you?
None in the world, nor do I know the man.
Stay you, good gentlemen. Nay, do you stare, Bianca? Nay, look at her, gentlemen. Guiltiness will speak, though tongues were out of use.
Lass, what is the matter, husband?
Cassio hath here been set on in the dark by Roderigo and fellows that escaped. Cassio is injured and Roderigo dead.
Alas, good gentleman, alas, good Cassio.
This is the fruit of whoring! Prithee, Emilia, go know of Cassio where he supped tonight. What? Did he shake at that?
He supped at my house, and I therefore shake not.
Oh, did he so? I charge you, go with me.
Fire upon me, strumpet!
I am no strumpet, and it is you that offends me.
So fire upon me!
Kind gentlemen, let's go see poor Cassio dressed. Mistress, you must tell another tale. Amelia, run you to the citadel and tell my lord and lady what hath happened. Will you go on, I pray? This is the night that either makes me or fordoes me quite.
She must die. Else she'll betray more men. Put out the light and then put out the light. If I quench thee, thou flaming minister, I can thy former light restore. Should I repent, me? And once put out the light, thou cunning pattern of excelling nature, I know not where this Promethean light flew.
Who's there? Othello,
I does the more.
will you come to bed, my lord?
Have you prayed tonight, Wilson?
Aye, my lord.
If you bethink yourself of any crime as yet unreconciled, solicit straight.
Alas, my lord, what do you mean by that?
I'll do it and be brief. I would not kill thy soul. Heaven fulfilled, I would not kill thy spirit.
Let's talk of killing.
Aye, I do.
Then heaven have mercy on me.
Amen with all my heart.
If you say so, I hope you will not kill me. And yes, I fear you. For your face will never your eyes also. Why I should fear I know not, since guiltiness I know not, but yet I feel no fear.
Think on thy sins.
They are lost I bear to you.
That handkerchief which I so love, thou givest Cassio.
No. By my life and soul, send for the man and ask him.
Sweet soul, take it, and thou art on thy deathbed.
Aye, but not yet to die.
Yes, presently. Therefore confess thee freely of thy sin, for to deny thee each oath cannot remove nor choke. What I do hold in withal. Thou art die!
Then Lord have mercy on me.
I say amen.
And have you mercy too. I never did offend you in my life. Never loved Cassio, but with such general warranty of heaven as I might love. I never gave him token.
I saw the handkerchief.
He found it then. I never gave it to him. Send for him hither. Let him confess the truth.
You have confessed.
What, my lord?
That he have used thee.
How? Unlawfully?
Aye.
You would not say so.
No, his mouth is stopped. Honest Iago had taken order for it.
Oh, my fear interprets. What, is he dead?
And all his hair's been lives. My stomach had great revenge for them all.
Alas, he is betrayed and I am done.
Down, strumpet! Reach from to my face!
But banish me, my lord, but kill me not. Kill me not, my lord.
Knave
No!
strike!
No one! Kill me tomorrow, let me live tonight! No! What a sweet one prayer!
To my wife. My wife? What wife? I have no wife. Oh, one supports woe, heavy hour. Methinks it's some huge eclipse of the sun and moon that should yawn its alteration.
I do beseech you, I must speak a word with you, a good my lord.
I forgot thee. I'm really coming. What is the matter with thee now?
Alas, my lord, yonder foul murder's done.
What now?
But now, my lord.
Tis the very error of the moon, which comes nearer earth than was wont, and makes men mad.
Cassio, my lord, hath killed a young Venetian called Rodrigo.
Rodrigo killed? Cassio killed?
No, Cassio is not killed.
Cassio not killed. Then murder's out of tune, and sweet revenge grows harsh.
Oh, falsely murdered.
Lass, what cry is that?
That what?
Lass, that was my lady's voice. Help! Help! Oh, help! Sweet lady, speak again. Sweet mistress, sweet Desdemona, speak.
A guiltless death I died.
Who had done this deed?
Nobody. I, myself. Farewell. Commend me to my lord. Oh, farewell.
And how should she be murdered?
Yes, who knows?
You heard her say herself it was not her.
She did say, and I must needs report this truth.
She was like a liar got to burning hell. It was I that killed her.
More angel she, and you a devil.
She turned folly and she was a whore.
Thou dost belie her, and thou art a devil.
She was false as water.
Thou art rash as fire to say that she was false, or she was heavenly true.
Nay, Cassio did tupper. Ask thy husband else. Oh, I were damned beneath all depth in hell. But to that I did proceed upon just grounds of extremity. Thy husband knew it all.
My husband,
Thy husband,
she was false to wedlock.
aye, with Cassio. Nay, had it been true, if heaven would have made me another world, of one entire perfect chrysolite, I would not have sold it for it.
My husband.
I say thy husband, dost thou understand the word?
My mistress villainy had made mocks of love. My husband say that she was false.
It needs this iteration with thy husband, honest, my friend, honest Iago.
If he may say so, may his pernicious soul but half a grain a day. He lies to the heart. She was too fond of her most filthy bargain. To thy worst, this deed of thine is no more worthy heaven than thou art worthy her.
Peace you are best.
Thou hast not the power to do me harm, as I have to be hurt. Gall, dolt, as ignorant as dirt, thou hast done this deed. I care not for thy sword. I'll make thee known, though I lose 20 lives. Help, help, oh, help, for more have killed my mistress. Murder, murder!
Amelia!
Oh, now come here, Iago. You have done well that men may lay murders on your neck. Disprove this villain if thou beest a man. He says thou toldst him his wife was false. I know thou didst not, for thou not such a villain. Speak, for my heart is full.
I told him what I thought, and told no more than what he found himself was apt and true.
But did you ever tell him she was false?
I did.
You told a lie. An odious lie, upon my soul, a lie, a wicked lie. She, false with Cassio, did you say with Cassio?
With Cassio, mistress. Go to charm your tongue.
I will not charm my tongue. I am bound to speak. My mistress here lies murdered in her bed, and your reports have set the murder on. Oh, villainy, 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 I'll kill myself for grief.
What? Are you mad? I charge you, get you home.
Good gentlemen, give me leave to speak. Tis proper I obey him, but not now. Perchance, Iago, I will ne'er go home. Nay, lay thee down and roar, for thou hast killed the purest innocent that e'er did lift up eyes.
Oh, she was foul! Iago knows that she and Cassio have the act of shame 1,000 times committed, and she did gratify his amorous works. It was an antique token, a handkerchief that my father gave my mother.
Oh, dull more! The handkerchief thou speaks of I found by fortune and did give my husband. He begged me to steal it.
Villainous whore!
She? Give it Cassio? No, alas, I found it and did give my husband.
Filth thou liest!
By heavens, I do not. I do not, gentlemen. Oh, murderous coxcomb, what would the fool do with so good a woman?
Are there no stones in heaven And what serves for thunder, precious villain?
The woman falls. Sure, he has killed his wife.
Aye, led me by my mistress' side.
He's gone, with his wife killed.
I am not valiant neither. Whatever puny whisper gets my soul. But why should honor outlive honesty? Let it go on.
What is that song about, lady? Hark, canst thou hear me? I'll play the swan of dying music. Her hand on her bosom, her head on her knee. Sing willow, willow, willow. She loved thee, she was chaste, she loved thee cruel more. Come my soul's bliss, I speak true, so speaking, die, I die.
I have another weapon in this chamber.
If thou attempted, it will cost thee dear. Thou hast no weapon, and perforce must suffer.
Be not afraid. Though you do see me weaponed, here is my journey's end. Here is my butt and the utmost sea mark of my sail. A man but to rush against a fellow's breast, and he retires. Where should a fellow go now? Ill-starred wench, pale as thy smock, when we shall meet at Comet, this look of thine will hurl at me from heaven, and fiends will snatch at it. Cold, 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 my girl. Whip me, ye devils, from this possession of heavenly sight. Blow me about in winds, roast me about in sulphur, wash me steep down in gulfs of liquid fire. Oh, Desdemona, Desdemona, dead!
Where is this rash and most unfortunate man?
That's he that is a fellow. Well,
Where is that viper? Bring the villain forth.
I look down towards his feet. That's a fable. If thou best be a devil, I cannot kill thee.
Have you sold from him?
I bleed, sir, but not killed.
I am not sorry neither. I'll have thee live, for in my sense 'tis happiness to die.
Our fellow, thou were once so good, fallen in the practice of a damned slave. What should be said to thee?
Why, anything. An honourable murder, if you would. For naught I did in hate but all in honour.
This wretch has part confessed his villainy. Did you and he consent in Cassio's death?
Dear General, I never gave you cause.
I do believe it. And I ask your pardon. I demand that this demi-devil I have ensnared my soul and body.
Demand me nothing. What you know, you know. From this time forth I never will speak word.
But to pray.
Torment swallow your lips.
And thou dost best.
So you shall understand what has befallen, which as I think you know not. Here is a letter found in the pocket of the slain Rodrigo. And here another. The one of them imports the death of Cassio to be undertook by Rodrigo.
Villain!
Most heathenish and most gross.
And here is another discontented paper found in his pocket too. And this, it seems, Rodrigo meant to have said this. Damn the villain! Will that be like a Iago? Came in the interim and satisfied him.
Pernicious caitiff! How came you, Cassio, by the handkerchief that was my wife's?
I found it in my chamber, and he himself confessed, but even now, that there he dropped it for a special purpose, which wrought to his desire.
Fool!
You must forsake this room and go with us. Your power and your command are taken off, and Cassio rules in Cyprus. For this slave, if there be any cunning cruelty, I can torment him much and hold him long. It shall be his. You shall close prison and rest, till that the nature of your fault be known to the Venetian state. Bring him away.
Subdue. A word or two before you go. I've done state the service. No, and they know it. No more of that, I pray you, in your letters. When you see that these unlucky deeds relate, speak of me as I am. Nothing extenuate. No one set down aught in malice. Of one that loved not too wisely, but too well. Of one not easily jealous, but being brought in the perplexed of the extreme. Of one whose hand, like the base Indian, threw the pearl away richer than all his tribe. Of one whose subdued eyes, albeit to the melting mood, drop tears as fast as the Arabian choose their medicinal god. And set you down this, and say that in Aleppo once, where a malignant Venetian beat and slandered the state. I took by the throat the circumcised dog, and smote him thus.
Oh, bloody period!
All that spoke is barred.
Kiss thee, and I killed thee. No way but this. Kill myself.
This did I fear, but thought he had no weapon, for he was great of heart.
Spartan dog! More fell than anguish hunger of the sea! Look at the tragic loading of his bed. This is thy work. The object poisoned sight. Let it be hid. To you, Lord Governor, remains the censure of this hellish villain. The time, the place, the torture, all enforce it. Myself will straight aboard and to the state. This heavy act, with heavy heart, relate.